Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nigel Wallaby, and this is my first part addition to my 19-part series on how to ride a motorbike. The equipment we're going to be using today is a KTM 450 XCW with a trial tire on the back, Bridgestone M59 on the front. You can see your basic equipment. KTM let me have this bike today to do this. The camera rig we're going to be using is a Hero 3 Plus Black Edition. GoPro gave it to me for this series. It's got a little extra. I've got it mounted to my visor on my helmet. Should get a pretty good look. And never ever stand up while riding. It's crazy. Don't do it. And the reason why, I stand about 6.5 meters tall, which puts me at somewhere about 18 feet above the ground. And if I'm standing on my pegs like this, look how far I can fall. It's crazy. Don't do it. It's dangerous. Sit on your rear end on the seat like this. Much safer. That way you can take your feet off the pegs and use them for balance, just like a rodeo rider. Alright? This is me riding on my pegs, standing up. It's quite scary. The proper way to go down a hill is with your feet out, like this, on your butt. I'm showing you how not to do it. Never stand on your pegs like I'm doing now. Look how crazy high I am. Plus I keep hitting my face on the trees because everybody else rides is much shorter than I am and they cut those out. Right. Standing up on the pegs like I told you not to, simply because if I fall I can say I did it wrong. Some people say you have more control over the bike on the pegs. I don't know. I have more control walking than sitting. I'm pretty stable when I'm sitting, so just give this a try like this and we'll prove the doubters wrong. I'm giving it a pretty good back break there. I don't know if this even looks like a hill to you. Maybe it looks like straight. Oh God, a log crossing. Those things will get you. I belong to an ancient tribe of Aborigines called the Sit and Watch You tribe, and they showed me how to get myself through a forest just by simply listening. Have to gauge where I'm at. Sit and Watch You tribe failed me right there. I couldn't hear where the trail went. A little bit lost. A little bit lost. I see. How'd I become English? Bloody English. Picked me out of my country. Where am I going? Sit and Watch You tells me, hold on, listen. Let's just try it, I'll show you. That way. Wait a minute. Sit and watch it. I don't hear the trail going this way. Nigel Wallaby here, in case you tuned out. Had to get some pretzels. Sit back, relax, watch this bike pornography. This is about 14 feet deep. Sounded kind of southern when I said that. river crossing, very deep. Got to be very careful. All right, here we go. A little bit of power. Too much, you go right over the edge. Whoa. All right, here we are again. About to do this, forge this river, as they say, you Yanks, like George Washington. Let's give it a shot. Oh gosh. And the Mississippi River. As you can see, it's quite lovely. Cattle boats, steamships. Most of the America's cargo comes through here. But for a motorbike, it's not the easiest of travels. Again, what you do is stay on your seat, feet in the water, in case something happens. Alright, here we have a steep downhill. No worries. We're just going to use everything we've learned today so far. But one problem everybody has with cameras is it doesn't show the actual how steep the hill is. So I'm going to try and prove that today using a rock. I'm going to pick up this rock. Now, everybody knows about gravity. Can you see the rock? If this hill is really steep, it'll never go out of the picture. It'll just go right down there, which means this hill is straight down. So let's just see. Oh, wait a minute, there it is. Way down there, it's rolling down a hill. We're going to show you how steep this hill climb is. It's pretty steep. I don't know if you can see this, but when I drop it, straight down. Oh, just hit. So, I'd be careful coming up this hill. I don't know if you can hear me, it's quite loud. I'm screaming into the camera. This is a new sport called dual sporting. One goes both by land and by sea. We started to put holes on these bikes, made them out of fiberglass, gave them outboard motors, and they can go through pretty much anything. This is a boring part of the video. I'll tell you about my great-great-grandmother. Just sit and watch it drive. Probably all you can hear is this motor. Doesn't matter, I'm lying anyway. So the way to find a new trail is just to sit and listen. Trail will become apparent to you, more obvious. A lot of my relatives died in the woods. Don't know why. Starvation, maybe. Going into an area called Tennessee Hollow. I don't know why they call it that. It's not hollow. It's quite full of stuff right now. But it's a lot easier to say hollow than quite full of stuff. I really ought to cut the trees down. I didn't say that, so sorry. Only kidding. The environmentalist. Wildlife there for you. Cruising some of them 2 Clydesdales out here. Have a look in the area a little bit. There's a shoe and some rubbish. People are quite considerate here. They throw the rubbish off the trail. It's very distracting if you leave your rubbish on the trail, so make sure when you throw away your beer cans or your lunch or whatever, throw it off the trail into the woods. Small animals will then be able to forage on it and make them happy. Alright, so that's this creek crossing. Scenery. Some sort of crack in the earth. Somebody needs to fill that in, it's not safe. Even bigger crack in the earth. Who's keeping up with this place? Some kind of open expanse. I think that ways to the Pacific. Hold on. Yes, Pacific. That ways to hell. This is obviously a statue of a dinosaur or a, I'm not sure, but it's beautiful nonetheless. Not sure what's native species to this area. No koalas, I reckon. Well, God, they make some mountains. I'll tell you that. Area called root hog. It's kind of a wallaby. Like myself. I don't know, roots around, losing trees. A lot of trees here, but there's a bunch of them. I don't know if you saw that spider's web on the 1080, but that bloke's going to get me in a minute and I'll probably be down, going to sleep. Alright, just wanted to show you a little bit of what is the positive side of riding motorbikes other than broken arms and legs and generally spending a lot of time in the hospital. But sometimes you get to go out and you get into the woods by yourself. If you're part of like myself that's in Watchy Tribe, you get to think to yourself and spend some really quality time in the woods. There's not many places like this left because of scavengers trying to cut wood and whatnot. They're trying to take all this. They take a lot from the earth. Sometimes we need to give it back. And that's why I like to ride my motorbike, to give it back. I like to pound my tire into the dirt and move it over a little bit. And that's my contribution. That in these videos. I'm probably moving the camera around a lot, because quite frankly I'm tired and I'm by myself and I'm about to faint. But that's alright. Just trying to give you an idea of the area. Alright, so cheerio, well done. Pick your lines, and the slower you go over the rocks, the easier it feels. Never go fast over the rocks. They'll come out and get you like a badger. Always look ahead, never look right here. Look ahead, not here. That's the only actually good advice I'm giving you all day. Just do a little plug here. It's a Cold Creek dual sports. Having a dual sport. Oh, I think I got a limb in front of my lens. Doing a dual sport in this area. June 14th and June 15th. there signing autographs. If you like, come by. I guarantee it'll be loads of fun. This is Nigel Wallaby with a creek crossing here in Tennessee Hollow. Again, you can see it's not exactly hollow. It's full of junk. I mean, beautiful stuff. Right here's where we're going to go across. It's quite dangerous. You can see the rocks, but the water's so clear, it's maybe 8-10 feet deep. If you're using the metric system, it's maybe 14 meters or 17 kilograms, something like that. Okay? Just a few pointers. Again, reminders, never stand up on the pegs. Always keep your seat bottom on the seat. And if you ever do a log crossing, second lesson, and you see the front of your lot after the log crossing, the log was too big.